Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today I'm going to be going over why AMC today had an overall good day, but in after hours now is blasting off, and why I think tomorrow could be even better. If you could, make sure you guys hit the like button below. Not only does it help out the channel, but it also helps out the video and also lets new people learn about AMC, which is overall a good thing. If you could, make sure you guys hit the sub button below. Remember, at 10K subs, we're also going to be giving away some free AMC stocks over on the public app. If you're what I'm using here, I am using Webull. There's a link down in the description. If you guys want to use Webull, you get 2 free stocks right now. You sign up, put $100, and you also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. As you can see here, today was a great day for AMC. Today, in the pre-market hours, we did have a good jump up, as you can see right here. So in the pre-market hours was great. The regular market hours was kind of sideways trading, and then after-market hours up again. The reason why this was today we also had some big news from the Feds come out. So during the regular market trading hours, there was a lot of hesitancy to see what the Feds were going to say, and I'll go over that later in the video. But this morning, we did start off at $12 and about 35 cents. We made our way up through the pre-market hours, and we started market hours at around $13.27. From there, though, we did have some ups and downs here and there. You can tell the lunch hour lull right here that happened. This is pretty much sideways trading. We've seen a little bit up here and there. But going into the aftermarket hours, we did see a push up the last like 30 minutes of the trading day. We ended today at $13.56, which was up 4.15%. But going into after hours, as you can see right here, there was a lot of buy volume going into the after hours. And at the height of the train, we were up to $14.15. But we since fell right now with literally 30 minutes left in aftermarket. We're at $14. Still really good in aftermarket hours. We're up in aftermarket hours. We're up 3.24%. Now remember, like I said, today we did have a pretty big catalyst, which was the Feds. Obviously, the Feds come out today and talked. And again, I'll go over that in a little bit. But essentially, if the Fed said bad things, we could have seen the market drop back some. Obviously, that didn't happen. And we've seen a more euphoric later part of the day right here with like 30 minutes or so left in the market. And that continued into the aftermarket hours. Now, you can look over here to options still. Right now, we do have a lot of options in the green, right? $13 and up, $13.50 and up are all in the green. Personally, I think tomorrow we can hit 15. If we have 15, we'll add another 48,555 options in the green. That is also at $14, you have 23,193 options that would be in the green. $16, you got 26,000 that would be in the green. Down here at 17, you got another 10,000. 18 at 8,000. At 20, we got 38,159. This is my goal for Friday right here, by the way. If you guys wondering what I'm thinking, hopefully we can get to by Friday. Remember, Friday is quadruple witching day. Quadruple witching day, in general, is just in layman's terms, is a day where all options in the market, and there is a very volatile market. What could that mean for AMC? Honestly, a lot of times with these hype stocks, they can see a lot of push up. Some stocks may see a push down, but it's my thought is usually on these hype stocks, you see a lot of push upward. All these options expire and the volatility kicks in on the market. Some people stay away on this day. Some people are very superstitious on quadruple witching day. This happens 4 times a year. And it could be, again, it could be a very volatile market day. But I do think that a volatile market day could be great for AMC in terms of us pushing upwards. At $25, we'd have at 14,455 more options going into the green. All the way down here at 40 now. This keeps growing. At $40, we have 55,829 options that could expire in the green. If some crazy way we hit over 40, that would be nuts. I'm not in no way saying this is going to happen, but that would be crazy. Right now, I'm going to aim for 20. We're at 13.5. 20 could definitely be reachable. Obviously, like anything can happen. At any point, this thing could rocket off and we could end up over $40 and all these options will be in green, which would be even crazy coming up Monday. I did want to show you guys this on Reddit. I do like finding some good memes. This meme right here says, "My wife pouring water in the shampoo bottle so they last longer." Me explaining why all of her life savings are in AMC. Oh, man, I laughed at that when I seen it. I had to share it real quick. Probably pretty true right now for some people, honestly, though. And that's what kind of makes it a little bit funny. If somebody's out there explaining why their stimulus check is going into the market, somebody's wife's probably like, "I don't get it." And they're like, well, you have to get it. Here it is right here. Read it. Also, if you guys didn't see this is huge news. This is the CEO and president of AMC today, Adam Aron, bought 949,368 shares. Almost 1 million shares. He got 1 million shares pretty much That's good news, right? You got Class A common stocks. That's really good news. That takes 1 million shares off the market right there. Just in him alone, he's taking that stock and saying, "Hey, this is my stock." He's helping out, Chad. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. Right there in general, he's getting almost 1 million shares himself. That is big news for AMC. And also, again, it helps out the cause with us fighting the hedges. Also today, we had some pretty cool news come out. Fidelity bought a lot more shares, right? The Fidelity Small Cap Index Fund got 514,324 shares. You got the Fidelity Flex Small Cap Fund with 4,215 shares. You got the Fidelity Zero Extended Market Index Fund at 16,246 shares. You got the Fidelity Zero International Index Fund with 22,445 shares. You also have the Fidelity MSCI Communications Service Index ETF with 35,029 shares. There's overall great news as well. We have a Fidelity coming in, scooping up some shares, helping us out. We are all out here diamond handing these shares, and we have the CEO stepping up and helping out. Now we also have Fidelity coming in and scooping up some shares themselves. Now, getting over here to the Feds, I did want to go over this really quick. I know some of you guys might not really probably get like the Feds and how they would affect the market in terms of like what they're saying and how this could affect AMC today and how it could have affected GME. The reason why I think we had a sideways market today, if you had other stocks out there, you know why they were red and then went to green. It was all because of what the Fed said today. This article right here goes over this again. Feds hold the line on interest rates, bond purchases. Which is great, right? A bond purchase will hopefully help out that 10-year bond rate come down a little bit. And also they hold the line on the interest rates. We don't want interest rates going up right now because that could hurt the markets out. And that could overall hurt AMC in the long run. The Federal Reserve vowed to keep easy money policies in place, even as the economy improves. Most Fed officials expected to hold short-term interest rates close to zero through 2023. That's great news. The current pace of assets purchases will also continue. It's said that it will hold steady while the recovery of the impact of the pandemic continues, touted improving growth of outlook. Following a moderation in the pace of the recovery, indicators of the economy activity and employment have turned up recently. Although the sectors most adversely affected by the pandemic remain weak, the Fed said in a statement. Officials now expect a stronger economy growth, higher inflation, and lower unemployment in 2021 compared to the December projections. The median projections for the gross domestic product growth came in at 6.5%. They also see unemployment at 4.5% by the end of the year. It sat at 6.2% in February. Inflation is seen rising to 2.4%. Back in December, the Fed's summary of economic projections indicated that a median estimate of 4.2% GDP growth for the current year, with core inflation running around 1.8%. So obviously that was up to 6.5% of the GDP growth, and unemployment was also at 4.5%, and then inflation was up to 2.4% from 1.8%. The key 10-year Treasury bond yield is closing in on 1.7% mark, which isn't the best. Reason why you've seen some of these tech stocks pull back some. Though it slipped somewhat to 1.659%, rising yields have been battering growth stocks. We've all seen that if you own any of the tech stocks, right? Powell will not move before this. The chairman, Jerome Powell, said it will take sustained change in inflation rates above 2% benchmark before a change is made in the current approach. We do not expect that we'll begin to make faster progress on both labor markets and inflation as the year goes on because the progress with the vaccines, because of the physical support that we were getting, Powell said. We expect that to happen, but we'll have to see it first. The Federal Open Market Committee has been meeting over Tuesday and Wednesday. All eyes were on its latest projections, as well as comments made by Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell in a press conference. Bank of America previously said at a research note that the Fed's December figures were likely to see material upward revisions. It estimated GDP growth could be raised to a range of 5.7 to 6%, with inflation raised to 2%, the latter in the Fed's target rate. Goldman Sachs has also hiked its GDP forecast, raising it to 7%, with a fall boost in U.S. unemployment also seen. The billions in stimulus being sunk into the economy, it raises the chances of inflation. which is true. Obviously, short-term inflation could happen because of that. Obviously, today we did see markets rally after they came out and said a lot of good things about the economy and what was going to happen. These are all great things, right? These are things we were looking for that people wanted to know before we knew if the economy was going to go really far up or if it was going to come down some. And obviously, we did get some good news on that. Most of the economists thought that we shouldn't raise rates until 2024, though there was 7 people who said that we should raise rates in 2023, and there was 4 people that said we should raise rates in 2022. Obviously, I don't think we should raise rates until 2024 or after, because I do think we'll see some pullback, obviously, in the market. Whether that be sizable or not, I don't know, but I do think they should stick to where their projections were. That way, we don't see any crazy pullbacks in the market. Back to AMC, though. What do I think is going to happen tomorrow for AMC? I do hope tomorrow for AMC we can get above $15. If that happens, I do think the $20 mark is in range for Friday with that higher volatility rate. That could definitely happen. Anywhere from 18 to 20 bucks, I would not be surprised. Because again, Friday with witching day coming up, these hype stocks tend to, in the past, like I said, you do have 4 quadruple witching days a year. In the past, from my experience and being in the market for over 8 years now, is that hype stocks do crazy good a lot of times during these days. It used to be called triple witching day. Now it's called quadruple witching day. Again, stocks in general see a lot of ups and downs that day. It's a very volatile day in the market. But a lot of times these hype stocks, like your AMC or GMEs or any of these other kind of hype stocks or meme stocks, whatever you would call them, doesn't matter. They usually see a lot of uptick in buy volumes. And that's the reason why I do think hopefully on Friday we see that come in, and that right there could boost AMC up higher and higher to say 18 to 20 bucks. Obviously tomorrow, a lot of that depends on tomorrow as well. If we can hit 14, if we can hit 15 tomorrow, right now in aftermarket hours, with 10 minutes left, we're at $14.08, which is obviously great, right? I mean, overall we're up over almost 8% from yesterday's closing now, which is really good. Maybe we'll end at, say, 4.15 or so at the end of the day today. Maybe we'll see a good little rise, kind of like we had the last couple of days. We'll see this going up more and more, which is kind of like what you're kind of seeing here. We've had this going up since it was like 1396. We've seen this kind of up period going. So maybe at the next 10 minutes, we can finish at, say, 4.15 or so. Maybe even more, maybe 14.20. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You have to tune in and see that yourself, because that's the end of this video. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit the like button below to help out a lot. Again, if you're not a sub, hit that sub button. Also, make sure you guys go down in the description, hit that Discord button, join our Discord channel. Love to have you guys. It's free to join. And again, there's also a Patreon link down there. We have some extra content over on Patreon. If you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you guys are going to hit that Patreon link, and I'll see you guys in the next one.